in the kitchen, feeling nice. Cooking up with safari spice. Jerk chicken, yes, yes please. Sizzle, sizzle, let it hit. Safari spice, oh let it flow. Feel that rhythm, let it go. Dancing while we cook tonight. Safari spice, your delight. Ooh yeah, let's rock flavors blend. Feel the groove, don't let it bend. In the kitchen, we're
Ooh,
alive. Safari spice,
I gotta hear my eucalyptus stress reliever from Bed Bath and Beyond every time I do a live to get them juices flowing. Get the juices flowing, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy 4th, guys. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th. Happy 4th. I don't know what these lashes are doing, but they trying to do something. Anyway, guys, I just jumped off the live and I wanted to come back really uber duper quick because um I wanted to go through my comments, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my little community. I'm not really a big blog of a big podcaster. I just do it part time, and I make my little jokes, and we come on here and cook, and we try to have and we have intelligent conversations. Hey, if you ever want to call into the show, whatever, just write in the chat. Let me know if you want to come on. So I'm gonna do a couple shout outs while I'm here, right? Peter High Six, you are. Okay, what's up, Peter? Where are you from? I wonder if this is someone I know. Um, that juror complained that some women were gold diggers, leeching on to Diddy, and the judge did not like that. So the juror complained. The judge didn't like that. So they didn't like the victims. Yeah, they didn't like Cassie. They didn't like Cassie. They didn't like. I talked about that earlier in another live that I think some of the black female jurors wanted to see this black man Diddy with a black woman, like Kim Porter, rest in peace. They had a problem seeing him with Cassie, who's I don't know, Mexican, Filipino. What do you want to call her? Brown. Someone said, okay, Brenda G1 said, wow, teach. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. I don't know if I'm teaching, but we just on here talking, right? We talking about it because my family and friends are like tired of. They're like, I don't want to listen to this, so I'm just gonna come on here. I'm going to eat my words. Trump knows. Okay, this is Log Warrior 90A. Shout out to Log Warrior 90A. It says, I'm going to eat my word. Trump knows this prosecution of Diddy was BS. But are they friends? Is Diddy? I know he went to a white party a while ago. Does that mean that they're still friends? And remember, I said before that Tony Busby had contributed, right, to Trump's campaign. First one and the second one. I think they had some beef in between, but they, made up. But Trump, he flip flops. You could be right. I'll eat my words. I thought he was going to get the RICO. I got to eat my words on that, right? I got to eat my words. I didn't think it was going to be not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. Three not guilty. Here goes Tony Busby. Here goes Trump. Remember, Tony Busby, he donated to Trump's presidential campaign, the first one and the second one. I think he's almost $1 million donor or $500,000. And they're BFFs. And he has over 20 civil lawsuits against Diddy. So if they're friends, why is he going to now go ahead and pardon him? He may pardon him maybe on his way out. But I don't think right now. I don't think so. Especially if they come with victim five, guys. I keep talking about this victim five. Go back. If they hit him with another indictment with victim five, I don't know. But then again, I don't know. You could be right. You could be right. You could be right. Okay, who's this? Jack and Nelson. Jake Nelson. Hi, Jake Nelson. How are you? Okay. All of them needed it. Anyone could see that, including Stevie Wonder could have seen and that and knows. Your nose expands when you get up in age. In age, in fact, no, they are all. Oh, this is the one. Not all needed to, especially MC Light. It looked, yeah, I saw that. It looked like the nose was growing her hair, and every month. Look at all the jokes aside. These men, I mean, women on the TV, they are celebrities, right? They didn't even have a choice. No jobs are being being a star celebrity, point blank, easy, nothing else. Okay, so I did post a video about women of color in Hollywood that had got nose jobs. And I was trying to basically talk about a serious issue. Oh, wait. They didn't have a choice. No jobs are part of being a star and a celebrity. Point blank, easy, nothing else. I was talking about body dysmorphic imaging with, I think it's happening with colonialism, where black women have a lot of the, they wear the weaves, or they perm their hair, or they bleach their skin, or they cut their nose. So there's a lot of pressure in Hollywood to have a more of a European look. And if you look up body dysmorphic imaging, same with the BBLs and everything else, it's actually a mental illness. So even though I was bringing awareness to something, I wasn't really. You might have found it comedic or not, but actually, it's a serious issue that I was trying to bring attention to. That wasn't the question. Okay, so that was Jake Nelson, and then oh yeah, yeah, 5116. Shout out to you. It says that wasn't the question. She was just trying to see who got the best one. No need for an essay. Ooh, shade. I see shade right there. All right, guys. See, I'm on here reading this. I don't want y'all to think I don't read your comments. I'm gonna read your comments and respond to them, and we can read it online. How about that? Slim J 3823 said guilty. Ooh, I wonder how you feel about that verdict. Well, if the verdict is split, that's how I see it. The verdict is split. He had 5. Rico was life. 2 as transportation, sex trafficking. That's life, and then he got the transportation. So it's split. I mean, he's not out. They didn't get the Rico because they couldn't get his money. They want that money. They wanted the Rico to take his assets to cause money. That didn't happen. But he's not released. He's not home, guys. And we don't know. There's another 4 months. He still could get another indictment. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Gabrielle Reyes 5838 said, "Yo, I love the music." Oh, thanks, guys. I actually made that. I actually made Oh, he's talking about DJ Premier shout out. Oh, okay. I had to go back and see which video. There's different videos people are commenting on, so I had to go back to see. Okay, this was DJ Premier gave us a shout out. Did you hear when he said not public enemy? He said pubic enemy. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. You want to play it? Should we play it? Y'all want to catch the slip up he made? Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull up. It was hilarious. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You guys had a good 4th of July? I was just chilling. I've been on the beach all week. So I was like, it's been raining. We've been getting a lot of rain. Um, where's my chip? Okay. I'm slow, guys. Bear with me. La 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 la. Playlist. Okay, I'm gonna play it now. This was funny. See if you could catch the blur when he says pubic energy.
Quest.
Okay, hold on.
Then it was like, wow, that's too much. I can't afford that, That's but crazy. Yeah, my first show I ever did with Gangstar was with Tribe Called Quest, Queen Latifah. She brought Moni Love on stage because we didn't know we met Moni. I already knew Latifah, the Flavor Unit, because 45 King was doing the production for Gangstar before I joined. So we knew Latifah and her dancers, Kika and Al. And rest in peace to La's mom, to actually send her a text the day she passed, and she literally just texted me yesterday just saying thank you and all that stuff. So shout out to La. But yeah, man, that was our first show, and Ice-T was a headliner. And so I got to see Trial for the first time because I was hearing them be on the Jungle Brothers promo and all that, but we had never seen a. And then we heard Description of a Fool but and Pubic Enemy on that, which was a B side, right, wasn't on the album. And
y'all heard that? Pubic Enemy. Yo, I love Premier. Gangstar, shout out, rest in peace to Gangstar. Oh my God. Pubic Enemy has me die. It's Public Enemy.
Then we got to watch them perform, all of them, Jerobi and everybody, and they wore their outfit.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Hold on, let me start sharing. Okay, so yeah, that was Gangstar. We actually toured together back in the 90s because I was dancing for Queen Latifah. So that's how I got to meet him. So let me go back to my I love the music. Okay, Gabriel Reyes, 5838. Yes, I did tour with Gangstar. And I toured with, let me give you a little history about me. So I met Queen Latifah at the Apollo, and we were able to go on tour. And I toured with Public Enemy, KRS One, BDP, Native Tongues, Tribe Called Quest, Big Daddy Kane, MC Serge, De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, yada 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 yada. It was fun, so much fun, so much fun, so much fun. Okay, so who is this? Hopeful Galaxy ZF1TR. Girl, you sound so silly. you know Donald Trump don't follow nobody's rules, but his own. That's facts. Facts. You right about that. You know when he do it, you want to hear deny, but you're gonna to see when he do it because you follow his own rule, or may just do it because you do it because you make good, because you don't have no sort of like from charges for on him. Whether, like I said, you need to be quiet because Donald Trump don't have no friends, nobody, no ace. Okay. All right. I hear you. Um, Donald Trump don't follow. That's true. He says right, he goes left. He says we ain't gonna bomb Iran. We're gonna give you 2 weeks, and then we bomb them in 2 days. So you right about that. He goes, I'm not gonna sign no bill. Then he signs the bill. Donald Trump has a habit of falling out with people, even in his own team. True. He flip flops. That was from Nike 5221. Shout out to Nike 5221. Thank you so much. Hey guys, if you ever want to donate to the channel, the link's at the top of the chat. Oh yeah, 5116 Lord Walmart. Oh, he tagged somebody, tagged this friend in this. Apple pie. Adel Ashmawi is my cousin, 2156. Hey Adel, what's going on? Apple pie, yes. He'd rather me talk about apple pie and not politics. I was talking about winning the battle of the global superpowers. That's what I was talking about. I did a whole live about the G7 versus the BRICS and China and Russia, with the triangle trade between Russia, India, and Iran, and who's going to be the superpower and the GDP. America's got 29 trillion GDP, and China's at 17 million trillion GDP. So you can go back if you guys are interested in economics. You can look on that. Are we headed to World War III? Greg Jones TV. Shout out to Greg Jones TV. Hey, follow him. He's has great knowledge. Hopefully I'm going to invite him on the channel. He'll be on here soon. This is very important subject. Nice job. Thanks, Greg, for always supporting me. Lolo Chanel 5. Oh, this is the Rico one with Jay-Z. Jay-Z Rock Nation got hit with Rico. Where his CEO, her mama hates her. She's just trying to make her life hell. That was crazy. This is going to go away quietly. This whole Rico thing, I don't know if she's going to pay off the police, or that was a crazy story. I don't know if anybody watched this. Go back to my live here. Rock Nation CEO sued for Rico. That was crazy. The more it was just crazy. She was trying to lock up her daughter in Baker Act. I mean, I live in Florida. Baker Act is serious. It's a serious thing. It's not easy. She had to forge doctors' licenses and get her daughter arrested and the fiance arrested. It was crazy. I'm curious to see how that case is going to end up. I will follow that again. As far as Tyler Perry, he was grabbing my biscuits. Greg Jones TV says he was grabbing my biscuits. Pause, but funny. Okay. Shout out to John Donald Donson, 3341. Desiree was drug snitch, FBI informant. She does have ties. Desiree does have ties to the cartel. And you know who else has ties with the cartel? Isn't it Christina Coram? Allegedly. KK? Doesn't Chris because this one has ties to the Colombian cartel. Because I was kind of wondering with Desiree, I was like, how did she get out of prison? As soon as she got out of prison, she became she was on the title of the 4040 Club. Jay-Z's club, 4040 Club. That was weird. Let me see if KK. And then she got a slap on the wrist. She didn't really serve any time. Or I think she got pardoned by who pardoned her? Was Trump pardoned her? I don't know. That girl, she got contacts for real. Let me see. I don't remember. You guys gotta go back and watch it because for me to explain the whole thing off the top of my head, I'm probably just gonna confuse you. Christina Quorum. Hold up. She played her cards right. She didn't flip or testify. She kept her mouth quiet, and he didn't get on the. She would have went to jail if he got charged for RICO. Christina Quorum. Hold on, guys. I'm hitting Google. Let me do it up here 1 second. It was faster than my cell phone. I don't know. I heard according to. Let me share this again. Little Rod did a big interview on academics saying that Christina Quorum was part of the cartel, allegedly. Okay, let me go back. Desiree was a drug snitch, FBI informant. Okay. Models Row, all these women you just mentioned are the ish with Diddy. I don't think they condone what he did and probably were aware. But all that dirt Diddy has on them, I don't think there was much they can say. Oh, Cassie's girlfriends. Where's her girlfriends? Like, yeah, like the thing was like Cassie kind of came off as a rat because like all her friends that were trying to help her or the security guy, she would run back to Diddy and be like, "Oh, Bonds is trying to get me away from you." But then I think that just has a lot to do with the rugs, codependency, and addiction. You can't really get someone away from someone unless they want to. Nelson OD6SW says Jay-Z needs to go down. And then HSV44 said, for what? What has he got to do with that woman family problems? Y'all just blaming Jay for everything. Surprised y'all ain't blame him for mass deportation lately. That was funny. Oh my God. Gorgeous presentation. Definitely a foodie dream. Thank you for sharing. Be well. Okay. Shout out to Sylvia4439. Thanks for watching the channel. Jarbo 420. Beautiful arrangement. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sharing. That was me doing a food vlog. Natural Life 2744. Oh, thanks so much. It's my girlfriend Sharon. She always supports the channel. Rolling on the floor, you got me cracking up. Oh, I was talking about when Kanye popped up at the court to promote his album that he did with King Combs. He's so crazy. Jay Black. Hey, look, guys. I told you I read my comments. So y'all don't want to think that I don't read my comments. Jay Black 4195. It was Gay Z and B. He'd been around Diddy for 30 years. I'm quite sure he participated with the facts. Facts. How Jay-Z be innocent? You got R. Kelly on the right and Diddy on the left, but yet you clean. You guys already know, allegedly, back, wasn't he dating all his artists? Foxy Brown, A Million. Was he with Free, allegedly? Beyonce, Leah, Rihanna. Come on, guys. Listen. Allegedly. Wink. Kanye West pulls up at the Diddy trial. All hell breaks up. Girl, what are you talking about? The Yoker, Yakora, Yako Cora, Yakora, the Yakora. Girl, what are you talking about? Girl, what are you talking about? Okay, Kenny Stanford, 915. Jay's a clown, and Jay Z killed Big L and stole his drip and rap style and buying cake for mixed dope for dope. Clown is a fool. Sounds like what Jagger Wright have been saying, stealing Big L style. Jay-Z did Bang Bang his brother when he was 12 years old. I'm going to do a whole biography on Jay-Z. He shot his brother when he was 12. His brother was doing drugs and stole some jewelry from him. He got mad, he shot him, but his brother never pressed charges, but he was 12 years old. Benita was 7504. She's a pedo. It makes sense. It makes sense to me. She did the Biddy Bop. Talking about Desiree, the CEO of Rock Nation. Birds of a Feather Flock. This is Benita Woods, 7504. Shout out. Thank you for supporting the channel. Birds of a Feather Flock together. Her, Jay, Beyonce, Diddy, Kanye, Kim Kardashian. They were all on some dark stuff in Hollywood. Why do people think that they know them? They sell us an image, but if you really knew if you really knew them, you wouldn't like them. It's fake. The public, they're the ones being played. It's a level of the dark side. Entertainers, NFL players, actors, actors. If you start doing your homework, you'll be able to see how shit really ran. Facts. I was in the entertainment business in the 90s. You're right. I'm gonna agree with you 100%. Take it from someone who lived it, okay? Code Guy MW, amazing. Thanks for watching. Greg Jones TV. This is Beyond Messy. Natural Life 24/7. This is messy. Oh, they were talking about Jane Doe's testimony. Fods_BP. Wow, really funny. I nearly coughed this lung out. I was talking about the sketch artist who sketched Diddy as a koala bear. Tubin 341. Thanks for watching. Crime bosses who order their subordinates to carry out criminal activities for them, for example, to purchase large amount of rugs or purchase 1,000 of peas for transportation across state lines. Is the diddler the Epstein of hip hop? Penny Proud 426. I'm not a fan of Popcorn Planet, but I need this tea. Oh, this was a good one, guys. Go back and watch this one. Go back and watch Neva Gordonis. She's from Switzerland, and she was working with Uncle Paulie up in Harlem. This thing goes so deep. I think the feds just hit the surface because remember they could only go back X amount of time, X amount of years. Greg Jones TV. I personally think he's guilty, but I don't see the jury agreeing beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is guilty of the RICO nor P allegations. Hung jury is my prediction, but they will get him on civil after this is over, leading him in penalties. You're right. You said you wasn't going to get him on the RICO, and they didn't. You were right. It was a split decision, and I think it was about to be hung, but the judge of room, he pressured them. He was like, "Look, just work it out, figure it out, because if I get another jury in here, it's going to be the same thing all over again." It was too much money. They didn't want to run it back on a mistrial or a hung jury and run it back again. How much money did the federal government spend on the Diddy case? How much money do you think the government spent on the Sean Combs case? I'm trying to look it up. What do you guys think, guys? Let me know in the comments how much you think they spent. Ooh. Wow. So the US government says they spent about $10 million on the case. 10 million. And he spent 10 million on his lawyers. That's 20 million. 20 million, that's a lot of money. Stay blessed, XOXO. Thank you for supporting the channel. Brock Tuck Papa says, who cares? Papa 1050, y'all jumping the gun here. Trust the truth will come out. That's true. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the verdict was going to be. Now we got the verdict. It was 3-2. 3 not guilty, 2 guilty. Now what I want to know, hey, let me know how much time you think he's going to spend. Papa 1050. Okay. Natural life 2477. If there's justice, the verdict must be guilty. Well, you're right. He did get it. He did get two counts on guilty. But remember, God always just karma, the universe, and God that you always got to answer to. So whether the juror got it right or wrong, they always have to they always got to answer to the universe. Karma. Corvoper. I'm sorry, I'm messing this up. Corvopro. Corvopro. Okay. What's your point? So it appears it's happening and mentoring Jeffrey Epstein's name was supposed to be prejudiced. And the jury even more against Diddy because some random company that had something to do with him means Diddy is automatically guilty. Is that what you're saying? Iceman P3R. This is not a RICO case. They haven't proved anything, but Puff is a terrible boyfriend and drug addict. You're right. They didn't prove RICO. You're right. And Natasha CRY 6903. Rest in peace, Freshie. Freshie was Kid Cudi's dog. Did he lock the dog? The dog broke in his house, went through the Christmas present, locked the dog in the bathroom. Eventually he had anxiety and he died later. Rest in peace to Freshie. That is right. Mark the professional. How is the RICO thing? Was anyone taking bets in Vegas? Toby Stacy, 163. It's pretty obvious my blind deaf cousin can even figure it out. It's not that complicated. Obvious, but hard to prove because they're master criminals. Facts. I still listen, man. Listen. I think they're gonna hit him with another superseded indictment for victim number 5 before October 3rd sentencing. Stay tuned, guys. I don't know. I just get that feeling. Natural Life 2744, shaking my head. The devil going to find a new level of hell for these folks. Diabolical. Okay. Huma Chakra. Listen, if I'm murdering you guys' names, I apologize, but work with me. I'm trying to do the best. We're Cassie's girlfriends. She put herself in this mess. She got 20 million. What do you mean? What do you want these people to say? She made her bed. She laid in it. She got more than 20 million. She got 30 million. Now she's all paranoid, looking over her head. She got to get security. She's going to sue the prostitutes are suing her. This is crazy. This is madness. However you get money, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose that money the same way you got it. If you get it honest and clean, you'll keep it honest and clean. If you rob, cheat, and steal, you're going to lose it, rob, cheat. You know that. Earl Monroe, 4139. This is trash. He's talking about the Diddy RICO case. Hold on. I like reading these comments. This is funny. I've been just covering the trial, going. I hadn't had a chance to read, so I'm glad I could slow it down a little bit. Boom, this is trash. Y'all keep hating. You getting hyped over a lady and her daughter arguing. The only thing is that it's going to happen is that the mom settled with her daughter. Basically, she just going to give her daughter money because of Diddy case. Y'all trying to put the RICO on everybody. This is the reason why I hope Diddy get off. Well, you're right. He did get off on the RICO, but he's still in jail without the bail. He's in jail. He's in jail without the bail, y'all. How y'all feeling about that? Yo, let me tell you, the NDC, I'm from New York. I don't know where y'all from. Brooklyn jail. Are y'all kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He sleeps like his head here, and the metal toilet's right there. And then you can only go outside for 1 hour, and he can only get 3 showers a week. You see the man wearing the same clothes every day, and then he's in solitary confinement, man. And one day probably feels like a week. And then you got 2 mansions. Can you imagine? You had not one but 2 beautiful mansions on Star Island with a water view and a yacht, and you sitting by a 2. Oh my God, that's crazy. Man, but his lawyer tried to get him out real quick. He was like, let him go right now, right now, right now. The judge was like, are you kidding me right now? This is how y'all know I'm from the 90s. Yeah. Go Diddy. Go Diddy. It's Diddy. In jail. In jail without the bail. In jail. In jail without the bail. Y'all want to hear me do the beatbox? I'm all on beat. This is hilarious. I'm playing this for Earl Monroe, 4139. He said, Diddy gonna get off. So I went to the crib and got the 12 beats, ran back to the shop, up down the door, and all I saw was pizza galore. So I stuffed my face, I couldn't even walk. Rest in peace. Didn't want the leader here? He passed away, right? In jail. In jail without the bail. In jail. In jail because you failed, Diddy. You ain't got no bail. Justice for Tupac. I'm waiting for Tupac Shakur's family write that letter to the judge for sentencing. Tupac Shakur's family, where are you? You need to write a letter to Judge Arun. Say, and here's exactly what I wanted to say. Hold on. Let me stop sharing for a minute. Tupac Shakur's family. Here's what I want you to write. I want you to say, since Diddy, hold on. I'm gonna break this down really quick. Oh, you guys are taking me there tonight, and we cooking. We cooking tonight, baby. Stir fry. In the middle of the night. It's, what is it? 2:27 in the morning on July 5th. I'm gonna cook, baby. Okay, hold on. I'm actually having fun. Well, I just came out here to read some comments. I like the comments. We can engage. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's go. All right, here we go. Y'all follow me. Follow me, guys. I'm gonna go fast. Oh, all right. You see this picture, right? Y'all see this picture right here. Sean P. Diddy Combs and Jimmy Henchman. May 1st, 2006. Okay. So I want Tupac Shakur's family to write a letter to Judge Arun. And in that letter, I wanted to state that. There go Harvey Peer right there in the background. That Diddy had the association, allegedly, with Jimmy Henchman. Now, I don't know if Jimmy Henchman funded money in the Bad Boy or not. I don't know. I don't care. But remember, Jimmy Henchman was close with Haitian Jack. Tupac started hanging out with Haitian Jack, who was a bad boy who was dating Madonna, and Biggie, who was Tupac's best friend at this time, told Tupac, step aside. You really shouldn't be dealing with Haitian Jack. He's a street dude, and you're going to get yourself caught up in trouble. But Pac was like, nah, I need to use him as a mule because he would wear the Versace shirts and he would wear the gold rope chains and all of that. Let's see if I can find you a picture. Hold on. Now remember, I heard too that um, Diddy was stealing Mary J. Blige's royalties to go buy Versace shirts because Diddy was trying to look like Tupac, but Tupac actually stole that style, with the whole Versace shirts and everything from Haitian Jack. Okay, anyway, I couldn't find a picture of Haitian Jack in a Versace shirt or whatever. But Haitian Jack was seeing Madonna then, right? Follow the story, guys. So Haitian Jack took Tupac to Jacob the jeweler, and they bought $50,000 worth of jewelry, and they had the inventory. Tupac started running his mouth about something because he was a loudmouth. I don't know. He was just using Haitian Jack as a muse, and I think Haitian Jack got mad because then Tupac started seeing Madonna, or Madonna wrote him a letter in jail that how much she loved him, or they were together, or friends, or whatever. So when you have two guys that are boys that start fighting, it's always over a woman. So that was Madonna was in the middle of that. So Jimmy Henchman, who was friends with Diddy, thought Tupac was getting too loud and too flashy and wanted to quiet him down, teach him a lesson. All they wanted to do was rob him and take his jewelry. They never really meant to like bang bang him or try to unalive him. It was a botched robbery that went wrong because the guy who bang banged him in Quad Studios, I'm talking about Manhattan in Quad Studios, that guy who did the robbery, when they set him up, said that the order had came from Diddy's boy. Right there. Diddy's boy. I know too much, right? It's all public information. Everybody's talking about it. It's not top secret. Or maybe not. I don't know. If you guys like what I'm saying, you're all going to come back here and listen to some more. That was 1994. Tupac got unalived in 96. So, Tupac, in my opinion, if I was Tupac's family, I would write a letter to the judge and say, because of Diddy's affiliation with Jimmy Henchman, with the guy who pulled the trigger to unalive Tupac Shakur in Quad Studios in 1994, because of that affiliation, he is a violent tendency, and don't let him put a max sentence in. Hit him with the 1-2. Pow, pow. Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Mark the Professional. How is this Rico? It's pretty obvious. Suppose okay, I read that already. Let's go back down. Go back down. We read a lot. Okay, wait. Let me go back up. HSV446 Lab. Exactly. These YouTube content creators be getting way too excited over some BS lawsuit. A simple family drama, and they trying to call it a RICO cause case of who she worked for. These YouTube accounts can't get clicks without J name in their mouth. They're running out of ideas what content to put out. I got no comment. But thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hey, this is non-biased. You guys can talk what as long as we're respectful. Like nobody cursing me out, nobody cursing out each other. But if y'all want to debate, healthy conversation, you have your point of view, I have my point of view. Y'all could agree to disagree. We're all adults and keep it moving. That's fine. But if you come to me cray, we're gonna have a problem. Natasha CYR 6903. Wow, so escorts in Switzerland's legal. Interesting. Learn something new every day. This is what I did about the look her up. She was a madam from Switzerland working with Uncle Paulie in Harlem. for Diddy. Her name is Ninas Gordivis. Gordivis. She has a good book, Hollywood Madam. You can look her up. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Nevis Gordina. Hollywood Madam. You don't hear much about her anymore. Nevis Gordona. Nevis Gordoni. You spell her name wrong. Hold on. One second. I'm trying to pull up her book. I don't even. Oh, it was the Popcorn Planet. That's who. That's who did our full interview. If you wanted to see her on Popcorn Planet. Or Nevis Gordoni. One second, guys. I'll pull up her book. Nevis Gordoni. Okay, here we go. I found it. It's on Amazon. Is it the best? What did she get? How many? 4 stars? Okay. All right. This is who I was talking about. Actually, it's a true story. It's a true story. Here she goes. Not trying to repeat myself, but you could go back to the live. I did a whole live about her as I was reading the comments, and they were talking about this. So she was an international. So she came from Switzerland. She started working at Sony Records back in the '90s. She was like trying to do A&R assistant, something like that. And I think she started as an intern. And the market had crashed. Wasn't really making any money. She met up with Uncle Paulie because I guess he was going over there at Sony Records, and the Paulie they were doing parties with Diddy in Harlem, and she was like, I needed to make some money quick. And she knew that ex workers were legal in Switzerland. So she would get them a 90-day visa pass. And she started like an escort service. And then Diddy was like, I need you to get me some weight. And he tried to get her to go down to Mexico. She was like, no, I'm not going to go down to Mexico, but I'll get you some weight locally. And Diddy set her up with the feds. And she got arrested and then eventually got deported. Yeah, it's a good story, but she snitched. She talked about how he was like feds, and they set him up. They got her mugshot and everything. I did a whole live. You can just go back and just watch my live. But that's her. That's her book. So they were saying escorts in Switzerland is legal. I learn something new every day. I saw our interview. I'm happy you're shedding light on it. What year was this? What year was this? Negotiated decided I wanted to follow the hold her back. Her mind was set, plans were made. She left Switzerland for the US and she stood on the soil of America, landed her dreams, opportunities, which became her new home. In her mind, she planned wasn't elaborate or unobtainable. It was safe. She set out to become an actress. Nevis loved New York City and she thought it loved her in return. Acting professionally. What year was this when she was there? Anyway, she just talks about how Diddy set her up in a bad rug deal. She got 12 counts A1 felony for possession of controlled substances. The reason why she was saying that Diddy set her up because Uncle Paulie would have been the co-conspirator, and it wasn't. She was the only one got the so that's how she knew it was a setup. So, what year was this? I'm just trying to see what year. What year did she get arrested? Hold on, let me look this up. Because that's going to tell you how long the feds. Well, they always been working with him. I mean, come on. He was either informant or snitching or the same with Freeway Ricky Ross. They were asking Diddy back 15 years ago what kind of behavior he was in. The crow that counts. Funny how Janelle Monáe felt strongly about Nelly supporting Trump, where she recently disrespected him at his face, but not a word about Desiree being pardoned. This is so rich. Wow. Thank you for supporting the channel. Natural Life 24/7 Salafala. He was popular stripping in New York City. He knew he had the dirty, dirty. Let's talk about the Punisher. Hey, if you go back, I did a live on the Punisher. I dropped a link to his book. You can read it if you want to read it. Thank me later. In search of freezing me. Natural 2744 investigator Safari Spice. You know it, girl. Um, at Motai 995. Here's my cup. I see some fancy water. Oh, nice bag. Thank you for supporting the channel. At Corinelli9, not one. Where's Cassie girlfriends? Not one. She doesn't have any girlfriends. At S Morgan 83, where they are Diddy's friends. Cassie's girlfriends. It true, 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 true. You true about that. Thank you for watching the channel. At Smiling Airboard GJ6RU. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I try to be funny and have some intelligence and, just connect. And I'm a social butterfly, guys. And listen, we don't always got to talk like, we could talk anything politics, cooking, food, apple pie. Uh, which I want to talk about. As long as it falls within the community guidelines. I want to talk, would you let me know. At hairjordan.tsh facts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting Mother in Nature. Bushes ain't Ooh, girls. Katrina Priest. Cassie did have some brothers and she did have a father. Her mother and father was there when Diddy got her first apartment. I heard her mother and her father did accept several vacations from Diddy. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. Katrina Preschool Cod 1272. Sorry if I read that wrong. I think I read that wrong. They all knew what was going on with Cassie, but let's talk about the other side of domestic violence. You see, there are these betrayal women that are in domestic violence relationship. If you help them back, it can backfire on you when they reconnect with the man and tell them that it's you. Putting you and your family in harm's way is so hard as you leave these types of women alone. Cassie was known for this type of woman. Watch the interviews. Thus, living in the USA is hard, and no one is willing to mess up their income for a foolish woman. Know your worth. 20 million, Cassie. Not morally character with principles and standards. Wow. That is true. If you have a friend in domestic violence and then you try to help, they go back with the man, then you're the enemy. You're the enemy, and then you lose the friend. You can only look from a distance. It's true. It's a hard place, especially when there's kids involved, At Belinda Bar 5455, they were all fake friends. Lisa Phillips 9991. These people have their own money. They knew what was going on through it, but they didn't speak up, so they couldn't help. She was ready to leave when she left. She said, Cassie said when Kim Porter passed away, rest in peace, that was her way to escape because he wasn't paying her no mind, and she just ran. I think she had Alex. I think she's codependent. Had Alex find to really help. At Shea Butter Tree, they all knew. Yep. At Faye Lawrence, it's called Survival. Thank you for watching, Faye. Thank you. Thank you so much. Vivian Granderson, 9460. So what happened then? I don't know what happened, Cassie's girlfriends. I don't know. I don't know nothing. She had a brother and a mother and a father. I guess the girlfriends maybe just wanted the money. Like, she was always walking around with a bag of cash, paying people, giving them rugs. Like, what did you do for 10 years? Okay, she was writing in the studio. He never put out any of her music. And then she was doing her FOs. I didn't know she was doing FO every week. She said once a week. She went on that stage once a week. I'll be there a FO once a week. The last 4 or 5 days. For 10 years? Lord. Couldn't be once a week. I thought like special occasion, anniversary, birthday, just once a week. Damn, did he? Did he got like bionic power, like Superman power or something? I don't know. But they said, them podcasters said they said Diddy looked like he's 70 years old right now. He's all skinny with gray hair, with glasses, shrunk over. Or was he acting? I don't know. Put me in the MCD. I'd probably be skinny and gray too. I probably look 70 years old too. At Lorene Stewart. So true. Wow. Thanks for watching. At Nancy Calise 6588. Thanks for watching. The Phantom 5368 lived 3 doors down from Gaze and Buzz Point, Southwest Washington in the 50s. Oh, I did a documentary on not I just did a little short on Marvin Gaye's father. Where's Cassie's friend? Not a one. Natasha CYR6903. Desiree's daughter sent a message just now on social media for Nicki Minaj to get in touch with her. It's getting more interesting by the second. What's going on with Nicki Minaj? She's telling the NFL, she's pissed. She was on her Twitter. She was just like, told the NFL, fire Jay-Z, hire me and Weezy, let's go. I think she's so mad that the Super Bowl that they put that they threw Kendrick Lamar up there for the Super Bowl and not Lil Wayne, since it was in Louisiana. But I guess Jay-Z did the right move because they made a lot of money off of Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick, that was a hit. That was a hit. He made the right move. But I thought Rod was part owner with Jay-Z in the 44 Club. A-Rod. I don't know. It's how do you just come out of prison? She's part of cartel because how do you come out of prison and I'm the owner of the 4040 Club? That means Jay-Z didn't want to put in his name. Maybe she needed something on paper. Something, I don't know. We gotta connect the dots. Something seems a little off with that. John Dawson 3341. Because she can't control him or her daughter. I pray the daughter gets everything and more from these corrupt. She needs to go on witness protection. If everything Demore said in this lawsuit against her mother, Desiree, I would go hiding. I would go, you putting camera? Come on. This lady, Desiree's the mother, right? And Demore's the daughter. This mother, she put, allegedly, if it's true, she put cameras in her house. She put a tracking device on her car. She had the private investigator move in the house next door and had cameras watching her. She had a fake doctor sign and Baker actor. Then she bought the company where she was working for and was acting like she was her boss to hire her. Then she told her job to increase her salary from $65,000 to $125,000. Then she got her husband locked up. I mean, come on, this is all kind of cray. And then she didn't even want the girl when she had birthed her. She threw her. She didn't even raise her. She didn't want. She got out of prison, got pregnant, didn't want her, and sent her off to go live with her grandparents in Florida. Why are you stressing her? Something though. Something. I don't know. I don't know. Something. I get 2 plus 2, and I'm coming up with 3 guys. Something don't sound right. Something that either the daughter's crazy and it's a complete vibe because he's saying that the husband is. What's the problem? Because the husband's black. She don't like the husband. I don't know. This is crazy. This whole story was crazy. I think it's quietly. This lawsuit right here, I think is quietly just gonna go away. We ain't never gonna hear about the two of them again. Is Jay-Z's gonna be like, shut it down. Seriously. But he got his own problems because y'all know Busby, that defamation lawsuit that Jay-Z did against Tony Busby, they threw it out. They were like dismissed. They threw it out. Hey Natasha, man, you my top person, Natasha. I'm gonna have to send you a gift. You always drop your give me your information. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you a t-shirt or apron or something. I pray the daughter gets everything and more from these corrupt people for real. Marcia Watson 3610. Prince is dead. Can't even verify none of this. Oh, we talking about when Cassie tested. What this was all they were saying. Cassie snuck. How you sneak out the house? You a grown ass woman. She's like, Daddy. Diddy said, I'm going to my. Diddy is such a manipulator. He's so manipulative. That's why the judge said, I'm not letting Diddy out because he's violent and manipulated. Here's the manipulator. He tells Cassie, I'm going to be with my family. She finds out there's a Prince party. So her girlfriend like, we going to see Prince. She's at Prince. Who comes walking with Diddy? So she's like, wait a minute. So he lied. He told her, so he knows in his head, I'm going to tell my girl I'm going with my family, but I'm going out to the club. She leaves and goes to the club. She sees it. Oh my God. Toxic. So Prince ain't even here to verify it. But it was, okay, Joe K1. K, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for supporting the channel. D the mob start the RICO schematics? I think the mob has done quite a bit against Americans. D and the mob. Oh, Diddy. Diddy the mob started the RICO schematics. Okay. Adel, you look awesome. Great cooking. Thank you, Adel. Caramba, caramba, you're making me hungry with all your good cooking. Jennifer Portillo 1 month ago. Diddy killed Prince. Ooh. Allegedly, guys. I'm just reading the comments. Diddy unalive Prince. I'm sure if it does, the last 3 days are coming clear. If it's coming. What didn't Diddy do? I mean, it just when there was the fires in LA, Diddy's in prison. They're like, Diddy started the fires. Like, Diddy does everything. What makes you think Diddy unalive? Like, do you think he sold them too many rugs? You never know. Michelle Pearl, thank you for watching. Investigation as to how the evidence vanished, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. Because that came out in the trial that Kid Cudi's car blew up. He had three cars. There was the Porsche, the closest one to the house. There was a cocktail bomb. It spilled. The old English 40 with the designer handkerchief, it spilled. So it didn't really go bomb. Had it went bomb, it would have caught fire to the house, and this house would have um, caught on fire. But they said the fingerprints, 50% of it was female. Well, we both have male and female DNA in us, but when when the fire department went to cross reference the fingerprints from the bomb to the house, the fingerprints when he allegedly broke into the house, stole the Christmas presents, or opened up the Christmas presents, and locked the dog in the bathroom. Those disappeared because they were saying that it was a dirty LAPD cop that Diddy had on the payroll, according to Fahim Muhammad, who is the higher ups. Who's lead dog? You really need to talk faster if you want views. I'm from New York. I already talk fast. You think I need to talk faster? Okay, I'll talk faster. Us Oak Lot 108 word. Stop hating yourself. Ronnie Starks 9218. They would make him wear your fake hair, lashes, nails, makeup, and glue. What? Yeah, I always got these fake lashes on, right? Um, no thanks. Guard your eyes. Angela Valencia XH6 New York. No thanks. Guard your eyes, your ears, because you have to protect your soul. Yeah, this was like a very cringy case. Yeah, we all need to um, detox. Girl, you got something in your teeth. That was Raquel Valentine, 6235. Okay, I better make sure I don't have stuff in my teeth. Smiling Airboard GJ6RU. You're beautiful. He gets all they got and will get. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Sue Ann Prince, this is so bad. Diddy will be broke soon and he will not be able to use his power to pay and buy his way out. You're right about that because all that money he still has, he can't get no bail. All dirt is going to blow up on him. All these sick things and killing have an end date. Lock him up for life. Those children and no other victims and no one else deserve the things he and his family have done by Diddy. Diddy will stop. Sue, amen to that. Sue and Price. Brenda G10. You mean the press won't be able to pardon him and state crimes? No, say it ain't so. Michelle Gooden, 8582. When you gonna send him off to his new home? I don't got the keys to prison. I'm gonna send him home. He ain't got no bail. He was denied bail 4 times. First time he put 50 million, they said nope, nope, nope. And then this time he put 1 million in his passport. They said nope. Michelle Jill SB 1971. Trump will pardon his federal charges, but he can't pardon state crimes. This is great news. Yep. I don't know if they're gonna we don't know if we're gonna hit him with state. We don't know what's gonna happen. He might get another indictment. He might get a slap on his wrist. They may pull him victim 5. He may get sent to LA for the Keefe D trial for the murder of Tupac Shakur, or for arson. I don't know what they're gonna do. Or Senator of Florida for the Bang Bang. Oh, this is the link right here. If you guys want to read the link from the Punisher, his book, In Search of Freezer Meat. What a crazy name. At LC7507, living for his nickname. Thanks for watching. Dan at Dan Fodio 1333. Just put that fool behind bars and throw away the keys. Get that Epstein list. Oh my God. Guys, let me know in the comments. How much time did he get? Should he get out now? 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? He ain't gonna get life. The max he could get 20. From 1 to 20 years. How much time do you think he should get? People say middle of the road, like 5 to 7. What do you think? One time prod 999. Thanks for watching. Buddy people acting like white people ain't been using connections to destroy evidence for years. Now it's a black man, so it's supposed to be some. Do you know who his mentor is? Yeah, Clyde Davis. You read about that. At more and more 1865. He didn't steal it, so why is he getting charged? Repurposed Dart 98, 97. AI civilians can clean up the Department of Justice. It's just a matter of time. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good one. Repurposed Dart 1998. Okay. Hapterman Mamo 5937. So far, Puffy has not been found guilty of any crime. It's clear so many people are behind, influenced by the media narratives, facts rather than facts. Since day one, the media painted Puffy as guilty, not based on verdicts, but on assumptions. The prosecution went through all the lawsuits and found nothing credible to charge him with. Let's not forget, allegations aren't convictions. The internet isn't a courtroom. Take what you read as a grain of salt. Innocent, not proven guilty, media by a Puffy 2 process. Okay, this seems like a bot. Are you a bot? This seems like a random bot. Free Diddy. Sherman Wells. Heard about the raid last Saturday. You are the first content creator to talk about it. Thanks, new sub. Okay, thanks for subscribing. Natural Life 2477. Girl, this is crazy. I'm glad. This is hard for me to believe because I could never imagine this evil. Momo Z9JJ says, first time hearing about this, bringing the tea. Well, there was supposedly, allegedly, the neighbors on Star Island 1 and 2 that there was a second raid on the house. That was from Street News. It didn't come on mainstream media. So, ex Panoma, oh boy, another mediocre black cooking channel. Okay, I'm not a trained chef. I didn't go to cooking school. Just a home chef. At Maylo 3002, even the cuteness. This looks messy. Thank you for watching. Richard Mitch A. Junior 6290, whatever it is, she stayed for the money. She an addict. I just look at, like Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown. I think Whitney Houston had an addictive personality, so I think she was addicted to her husband, addicted to people because you're addicted to anything. Some people are addicted to working. Some people are workaholics. People are addicted to exercise. Some people are addicted to um, sex. People are codependent. People addicted. I think she's an addict, a junkie. I think maybe she was young. She was 19. She was 19. But she should have never been with her boss. She should have never been with someone twice her age. She should have never been with someone who already had 4 kids, had a family, and then, he just, like you say, groomed her, I guess. Greg Jones TV, the dealer messed up. You're chilling. That's so funny. Thanks for watching. Thanks for always supporting. At CC96T4B, he's on top of her suppression. We're talking about what Diddy and love. If Diddy and Cassie, was it love or was it addiction? Still Natural Life 2744. I'm still gagging on Itty Bitty Diddy. Ninja scaring dogs and open up somebody's mama's Christmas presents. Can't wait to hear Capricorn's testimony. Oh, comments, y'all got me laughing. Ray Rock Defy is the BX in you. Yeah, all day long. BX, stand up. At Ambition Artistry Studios, 3457. Chili was a mess. Chill was a mess. Thanks for watching. Guys, if you want to subscribe, just hit the subscribe button. Kevin Austin, 5086. I never seen a stronger love share between a man and a woman more than when they're both on drugs together. They have no lies to. Woo! They took a lot, right? Tussie, ketamine, opioids, weed, alcohol, um, painkillers, ecstasy. Oh, yo. And you know he overdosed. That's not even funny. He overdosed. He overdosed in like, what was it, 20? It was before Kim Porter died. I forgot what year. That's crazy, right? He overdosed. Nobody even knew. He's detoxing now. Do y'all think that he's doing drugs in jail? You know you can get drugs in you can get drugs in jail. Y'all think he's doing, you think he's high in jail? They gonna drug test him. He get drug tested in there. You know, like they say, sex, drugs, rock and roll, it comes with the territory. So in 2012, he overdosed from painkillers. I don't know. Gene Dale said he had slit his wrist. That Kim Porter slit his wrist with a corkscrew. I think he slapped her, and then she took a corkscrew and cut his vein, and then he went to the hospital. After that, he got like addicted to the painkillers, so he overdosed on painkillers in 2012. Greg Jones TV. Kid Cudi said Diddy would stand by the window looking like Marvel comic villain. Love the music. Thanks, guys. You guys like the music? Thank you. I made it myself thanks to AI. At Isabella84, it's the D. But he itty bitty ditty. How can it be the D if he itty bitty? And then you got the other one, Freezer Me, with the fake Freezer Me. I can't. Kick Greg Jones TV. Kids Cudi's testimony was insane. Congrats to your daughter. Thanks. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Natural Life 2744. Yo, Natural Life 2477 and Greg Jones. Y'all are back to back with these chats. Messy, messy, messy. I feel like 50. He should have settled. He definitely knew it was coming and took Kim out allegedly. He and his daughters. Ooh, Kim. He has daughters. She was, do you know she was young and groomed? Why are all the people that enabled him not on trial, i.e., the enterprise? You said that a month ago. Jesus, imagine Kim. I hate listening to people that spin the victim. It's so sad. Dirty old men beat up women because girl, I'ma shut up. Wow, so you said that a month ago that they didn't bring the enterprise up. That's right. KK, Christina Corbrium, D-Rock, Uncle Paulie, Ruben, Roger Bournes, Brother Fahim, the enterprise. They never put him on the stand. That's true. That's true. That probably confused the jury because they saw everything. He was doing everything by himself. Do you know that Diddy's lawyer, when he asked for bail this last time, he tried to say because his two daughters and his son don't have Kim Porter, that they don't have their mother. That's why they have to let him go, and that his mother's sick, and that he has a newborn baby without their father. You didn't think about all that when you was doing your shenanigans? But now they got the new, who's this? Mr. So XJ. Go home. Someone told me go home. Raymond Harper F1D. This guy's a joke. What kind of man wears a head wrap and thinks he's cool? It's about Michael G. Barton. I guess that's what's happened when you get a little bit of money and they call you eccentric instead of stupid. And he's arrogant as hell too. Ooh, shade. Shade. Robert Online 6543. Someone had extra baby oil. Greg Jones TV. This is a good breakdown, Mary J. Blige. Oh, I went in on Mary J. Blige. If y'all want to go back and look at that one. Greg Jones TV. Gina, I agree, will be a witness for the prosecution. Gina ain't never show up. Greg Jones TV. We definitely need more love, Al. Gina ain't never show up. And then she automatically or pops up with a new Beamer truck. The last day of the child talking about, I'm fine. I'm not scared. On TMZ. Come on, stage. Y'all know Diddy got TMZ on the payroll. Y'all know that, right? At Bubbles 274B9J, I believe Ali Carter. Linda Williams 5890. This is not true. The only reason Diddy's lawyers push for a 2 month delay is because the feds decided to say they have more so-called evidence to review. This was something the feds should have turned over to the defense 2 or 3 months ago. The bottom line, Cassie is lying along with several others. Interesting enough, everyone who has filed a lawsuit in this case is asking for money. Yes, Cassie is looking for a payout. She got paid $30 million. Linda Williams. Oh, I asked her what the verdict will be. I'm glad you asked. With some of the paperwork I just read dealing with the case, it leads me to believe that the feds are trying to create a perception that's becoming too nefarious to believe. First of all, there are zero co-conspirators. There are zero minors. Well, that's yet to be determined because remember they took out victim number 5. Um, in the initial complaint, they may still hit him with another indictment before his sentencing on October 3rd. The biggest flaw is that the feds are saying that it's still an ongoing investigation. Facts. How in the world can you still have an ongoing investigation with the trial starting next week? Oh, the other thing is that there's zero celebrity tapes. That's not true. They had 50 tapes that they admitted. Oh, I don't know if there was celebrities on it. I don't know. And if there was, I wouldn't even say it on here. Where where are all these things they said that had happened in September of last year? Not having any blank, being blank is a big blow to the prosecution, being that this was something that was pushed on social media platforms. Just give you a taste of what I just read, and the prosecution is saying in the paperwork that Cassie and Diddy never had consensual S, and in the 10 years they were together, and she was forced to participate in all these S parties is just nuts. The last thing is that everybody's asking for compensation, but looks bad to anyone making judgment on this case. I think Cassie will be proven to be a liar. And he will ultimately win the case. That's true. You're right. You're right. You're right. You said that 2 months ago. Right on, Linda Williams, 5890. Yes, yes, you said it right. She is okay. So I put right here. This looks bad, right? We had 1991. Tanya Ruman filed a $130 million lawsuit, of course, because she got shot in the face at the club in 1999 Club New York shooting. It's the 2 other victims received 50 to 500,000 settlements. 1999, 40 to 50,000 for City College per victim. 1999, 500,000. Stephen Stout was hit in the head with a champagne bottle. 2008, 1 million. Capricorn Clark got paid for a settlement from Universal Music Group. 2009, 50,000 for Shine doing 10 years in prison for bang bang charge. 2015, UCL coach did he assaulted him? We don't know how much he got paid. 2016, Anthony Garcia, 100,000 for hotel bribe and videotape. 2017, $10 million settlement. She took 400,000. Attorney got 50% for ex-assistant Mia. 2018, 30,000 to Curry Morgan for choking her in Jamaica. In 2023, 20 million to Cassie Ventura for S trafficking. 2024, 100 million Michigan inmate Derek Lee Cardinalo Smith for S assault. That's the problem. Why he got away with everything for 3 decades is everybody was taking money. Linda Williams, 5890. Let's see what she said. He will, in fact, get out and probably sue the federal government for close to $1 billion on top of defamation, mental anguish, and other legal expenses. He's not going to get any money from the federal government. He could try, but it's not going to happen. He already has pending $100 million lawsuit with NBC. The federal government overstepped this case, thinking that they had an easy ace in the hole against a rap music mogul. They were definitely trying to use him as an example. They failed to realize that someone gets a to $1 billion enterprise. It's a stupid. In fact, he has more lawyers than the federal government at his table. On top of that, they were the best to definitely guarantee a victory at the finish line. Thanks for watching. Didn't he, when he was suing Diageo, he removed his lawsuit. He settled. What did he get? 40 million? It was 40 million. Greg Jones T-Bar. Bitcoin is what? Bitcoin for a door is crazy. At Ortiz J67. Question. I hope you still read these after a year since they offer the oh, this was a review on a kitchen review I was doing. I hope you still read these after a year since they offer the griddle on this one. The two burners are left smaller. Normally you get two burners and two small ones after the large ones, okay? Rebel Star 2021, you are too cute. What part of Florida are you in? Oh, thanks you. I'm in South Florida. Shari Will, 7915. Thank you for this. Okay, you're welcome. Ingrid Crawford, 9164. Angie's gone now. Greg Jones TV, this is really good, Al. This was a tribute to Angie Stone. I did a tribute to Valletta Wallace, Biggie Small's mother, at Marietta Annabelle. Great contact, as always, a bit off topic. Okay, I think this is this comment. It sounds like a bot. Tina Romas, 7513 kids. These are grown men. They were most likely sent by Diddy to fill the air out to see what went on and who was there. I don't put anything past. Yeah, everyone keeps saying Diddy's kids, kids, kids. They're not kids. They're grown adults. You're right. Tiana, Aris Rose, 7513 kids. They're grown men. They're most likely sent. Okay, yeah, okay. Lord, 5963. Well. I don't think I'll be able to watch the trial online because it's in the federal court, allegedly. It's on my birthday. Happy belated birthday, May 12th. Little Balls, S1. The eyes never lie. Thanks for watching, Little Balls, S1. Michael Orr, 1840. Thanks for the review of the griddle. I just bought the stove. My wife wanted me to read these pictures. I found this instead. Oh, you're welcome. The best, Adela Schmel, you're the best ever. I love you too. I accidentally found your channel. I'm loving the unique recipes from you. Continue posting every day. You're going to be successful. Gain a news, so I thank you. Okay, Sugar Bee, thank you for watching. Thank you. Earl Williams, 8884. Keep doing what you're doing. Just discovered your podcast. It will grow. And thank you from Richmond, Virginia. You're welcome. I did a review on DJ Kenny Parker's book. My name is Kenny. It's the brother of the legendary great hip hop KRS-One. If you want to go watch my review, it's on there. Mr. JD86, can't hear you. Please do your video again. At Igor Fernandez, 3553. That's an insane amount. It sure was. James Roger, LB3CN. That's a lot of liquid smoke. I know, I burnt my lips. Michael CAG 1603 looks delicious. Great job. I can't understand what you're saying. Would be awesome directions. Could you please write it out? Okay. Do you win the city 1948? Nice video. New sub. Stay connected. Thank you for watching. DJ Crap 36. I analyzed your channel video. Video is very good. You deserve more views. Okay, this is probably a bot. Sarah Jerk 99. Yummy. I want. Thanks for watching. I love seafood soup. That's delicious. Something I would love. Great presentation. Great delicious. Okay, guys, if you guys are looking for any cooking channel, I got tons of, I have over 200 recipes for cooking. You could just go look at my playlist. Aw, just subscribe to my childhood crush, Pandora Digital. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Tess Young, 9552. That looks great. I'm going to try for the 4th of July. That was 4th of July a year ago. Okay, it's 4th of July now. I don't eat it. I don't want you to cook it for a couple of days. Good meal, seafood. I would get some spinach, starch, and pasta. Okay, that was for crab and shrimp pasta salad recipe. Someone said last year on 4th of July they were going to try it. Jamal Peterson. Oh, he's hilarious. You ever want some comedy? Go to Jamal Peterson 38. He is always roasting Diddy. He is hilarious. Melon only 6471. Who are you? Who am I? Who am I? Chris Morale. I was waiting for someone that had this book. Hype style. Thanks for the review of this book. So much unpacked here. I finished reading the book last week, but so many of the anecdotes were heartbreaking. Kenny goes into so much detail of his life with Chris, their mother, and adults in their lives. All of them are clearly experienced neglect and combinations of verbal, emotional, and physical abuse, all systematic shortcomings in our society played out in all three of their lives: poverty, racism, absentee parents, police corruption, and seeing the parallel paths to Kenny and Chris overcoming their circumstances was inspiring. Job well done. Yes, was a good book. Guys, go out and I highly recommend it. It was really good. I think he got 5 stars on Amazon. That's my brother's name is Kenny. At KH4 Leafa 26, looks truly amazing, but with all due respect, you should be carefully pouring you should be careful pouring alcohol over a fire like that. I was barbecuing some chicken. I put beer in it. The fire was like blowing up in my face. Uh, Doe MG Doe MJU 6546. It's not had to be doing that the what? That's a mid sign? Yeah, I don't know. They deceived all of us a long time. I got to remember they're working for the industry elite. They were real. Oh, I'm sub-Sahara African. I know now, living in Lisbon, Portugal. First got to know elite in the section of like that. So kind of open up your mind. Do you guys believe in a black boule? I don't know. At Solberg 5247, London, Brixton, May 1990, the concert that was great. Greetings, bringing to all. Ragamuffin, Queen Latifah. Oh, you were there. Very nice. Yes, I went on tour with Queen Latifah in 1990. I toured most of Europe, Germany, Denmark, London, Paris, all over. So that's nice. Here's the SoundCloud mix right here. You could just click the link below and you can listen to it live. It's on DJ Kenny Parker show right here. At Gilbert Gonzalez 95. Interesting. I am ready. Ready. First time here. Okay. Awesome. Enjoy your straight flow talk. Thank you so much for watching. Gilbert Gonzalez. Thank you so much. Um, Dusty Clips 2996. I have Kenny's book, but didn't get a chance to read it yet. A book I recommend reading is Split Decision by Ice-T. It's an old crime partner spy. Okay, maybe I'll pick it up. Thank you for your review. It's really a great book, gripping from beginning to end. You'd be a great guest on his YouTube live. He goes live at 20-minute, 2 o'clock, whatever time, every Tuesday for anyone that wants to check it out. Hip Hop 226. No disrespect to their moms, but I would be more like Kenny. I wouldn't have a relationship with her. Hip Hop 226. Book is dope. Chief Beard 8970. I'm looking forward to reading the book and more book reviews. Brown sugar. None of that food is healthy. Read the ingredients. Most of the ingredients in there are no good. Yeah, don't shop at the Dollar Tree for real. Kool-Aid 1982. Thanks for watching. Sean Berry 1969. Thanks for watching. I do have some interviews I did with Queen Latifah that were old. So people were saying thanks for watching. This is a Grow Carton 3415. Thank you. Greg Jones, I love this. Thank you for your review. Cullis Mom, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name. Wow, that's my favorite. Thanks for sharing your delicious recipe. Happy cooking. I had a recipe on here for Jamaican oxtails. I can't pronounce her name though. Kalish Mobera, but I can't. I'm destroying it. Glorious Living, 62.98. Yummy, looks healthy. Jim Kitchen TV, 1234. Delicious. Thanks for sharing. Stay connected. Thanks for watching. MIG Chrome 42. Is that roast chicken or fried chicken? Who knows? It's probably a combination of both. Looks yummy. I'm going to try this. Yum, 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 yum. A lot of people just commenting on some of the recipes I have here. Do you add any water to make dumplings? Absolutely. I boil it in the water. You add a little salt and oil. All I need is some of that chicken soup. Check it out. It's so delicious. Seafood soup is good too. All right, guys. So that was fun. That was fun. My channel's probably, what happened to my camera? Oh, okay, here we go. My channel's probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 years old, but I just started podcasting for the Diddy trial. So that was fun. I didn't get a chance to read the comments. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, hit that like button. I'll be back with another one.